What's going on, guys? I hope everybody's doing okay. Let's jump right into the video. Alright, so let's quickly start off by taking care of Boss Robin. Alright, so I can tell you guys have already read the title of what this one is going to be about. So I came up with this idea. It's an experiment though. I want to see if it's going to work. Okay, so I want to take care of as much tier bosses as I can all at once to see if it will improve my chances of getting a good reward. Not just characters, all right? At this point in my account, I don't really care much about characters. I care more about artifacts. All right, the solo raid artifact drops that you can randomly get from defeating the bosses. That's what I care about. In the previous solo raid, which was the Realm Clash, the Scorpion solo raid, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a few people that I saw was dropping gemstone, and that made me a little bit jealous, okay? Because that is a pay-to-win artifact, and these guys were getting it for free just by playing the game. And this is one of the reasons why I keep saying it is better for you to be free to play, because those things you would spend money on, you would get them later on from playing the game. So it's basically pointless. It's like you spend money to get the same thing you just spent money on. That's not wise. That's not, but that's not what I want to get into, okay? So if I defeat tier 1 all the way to tier 4 bosses, because that's the highest they can let me go. I can't fight all tier 1 to 5 bosses. Excuse me. I can't do that. I can only go from tier 1 to tier 4 before I unlock tier 5. So that's what we're doing today. We will defeat tier 1 to tier 4 bosses and see if I will stand a chance of getting a good artifact, a good dark metal card artifact. A good dark metal artifact. Because it's the Dark Knight solo raid. So that's Boss Robin down. We will move on to Boss Shazam right now. As you can see, that's him down. We're going to the second boss. All right, so we're taking care of this one with Lord Joker, with puppets, and then the passive stats is level 4 dark metal cards on Batman Ninja Robin. So surprisingly, for a tier 2 boss, this man does a lot of damage. And also he's a Shazam character, which means he's pretty annoying to deal with because he backs off a lot. He backs off like so much, it's annoying. So we got his abilities disabled. So also my healing is also disabled. So as my health is like really going down, we stand a chance of actually getting killed by this man. So we successfully activated puppets. And now we're just going to keep spamming it until we build some negative effect buffs. See what I mean? He backs off into ranged attacks a lot. Boss Shazam characters, they do this a lot. It's been a while since I fought a boss that like really backs off, like backs off a lot. Most bosses just spam jump attacks. Not this man. So I think we are going to encounter a little problem in this one, because every time he backs off, I kind of miss the special threes, which is not good, because every little miss, I'm already at a disadvantage with my level 3 puppets, so every little miss makes it much worse. So he has increased defense. All right, that is a real problem. He's not taking much damage from the gameplay. How are you able to do a special while I'm... Oh my goodness. AI privileges, man. All right, let me just try not to lose my head, because this is getting annoying. But thanks to the Gorilla Grodd passive, I can reduce his defense with every basic and swipe attacker. Not every, with every fifth swipe attack that I perform on this man, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one does damage reduction and defense reduction. That's why I hit him on intervals. On every little interval, any little chance that I get, I hit him to inflict that debuff on him, basically. So it's looking very unlikely that we're going to kill this man. I have to try to do something about that. Look, we have only 17 seconds, and he's not blinded, and of course he does this. I mean, we wasn't gonna kill him anyway, so I'm not pissed. This fight could have gone a lot better than it did, but I mean, it's fine. It's only gonna make me fight him twice, which I wasn't gonna do, but it's okay. The fight could have gone a lot better than it did if he wasn't being annoying and if my puppet was on a higher level. It's okay, let's move on. So we're going to try to take care of this annoying man with King Raven. I know it's too much, all right? It's too much, but he just pissed me off so bad in the last one. If you can't tell, this is how I sound like when I'm like angry. See what I mean? He just backs off into range attacks. The thing with the Injustice 2 mobile game is this game is really good, alright? I love the game, especially the graphics, but when you have a game that has like a repetitive gameplay, it's pretty boring. You know, the people that spend money on the game, I wonder what they're thinking, because the appeal to invest your money in the game, it's really not there. I can't see it. I don't know how some people see it, but I don't see it. You know? The risk to reward ratio is not balanced. You know, coupled with the fact that, like I said earlier, you spend money to get basically the same thing you get from playing the game. It doesn't make any sense. So this man is going to die quickly. I want him dead quickly because he pissed me off. One more special 3, that's it. So that's the tier 2 boss down. Alright? We are going to move on to the next fight, which is, I think, is gonna be Boss Multiverse Supergirl. I think. Yeah, I think she's the one that with every successful special inflicts a debuff on you, which reduces your power bars and then adds it to hers. Like, she steals your power bars when she does a special on you successfully. But with this team, you know, we don't have to worry about all of that. So level 5 God Killer on Batwoman the Drowned, level 3 Puppets of Zatanna on Robin King, and level 4 Dark Metal Cards on John Stewart Green Lantern. So, okay, so if you're still in normal mode, I would advise that try as much as possible to finish the solo raid if you can, so you can get yourself a Dark Metal card. Get it and you will not regret it. I remember back in the day when I don't used to have it, you know, when I was still a noob in the game, I was still, you know, rolling with the big boys and waiting for them to basically do the damage for me. I didn't understand certain things. And, you know, these guys would be pulling millions of damages, and I would just pull like 10,000, 18,000. I would be like, how do they do this? You know, up until even when my account, you know, I noticed a considerably good increase in the amount of threat level my team had. You know, I still wasn't pulling any damages. I built my guys so well, but I wasn't doing much. And, you know, it was, to me, I didn't understand at that point that it was all down to the artifacts. So that's what I'm saying. You need Dark Metal cards. You need the God Killer. You need the Puppets of Zatanna. You need the Crown of Kahndaq. You know, you need the Nora Snow Globe. Try as much as possible to finish normal mode in your solo raids. Alright? That's the bar you guys have to set for yourself if you're new in the game. Don't worry about anything else. The chest openings are great, but just, you know, do as I say, and you'll not regret it. But if if you have some money in your pockets that you can throw around, you can bypass all that hard work and just get yourself what you need. I wouldn't recommend it though, because it's not a good investment, and it's gonna make you get tired of the game quicker. All right, so that was the tier 3 boss down. All right, now we want to take care of 2 small sub bosses before we go to the tier 4 boss. So over here we're fighting Power Supergirl. I want her to kill Scorpion so we can summon the clone, the Mortal Kombat team gameplay. So you can only do this before you get to heroic level 5, because once you get to heroic level 5, all the bosses have at least 1 billion health. And I don't think it becomes a case of how good your artifacts are. All right, because if you go by the calculations of how the game presents you with the rewards, if you get to heroic level 5, you will probably have like a level 5 artifact or level 6 artifact at most, which is not going to be enough for you to pull a lot of damage with regular characters, like one shots. You guys saw how I was able to one shot 100 and something mil threat with Puppet's Black Adam. Now he can't do this when I get to heroic level 5, because obviously the shortage in the artifacts. Alright, I'm gonna be needing at least 2 good artifacts, like level 5 dark metal cards, and then at least level 4, level 5, level 6, like 2 of them, which you're probably not gonna have if you don't spend money in the game. So that's something I had to really understand. Hey, easy does it, brother. It's not a competition. Just play the game, have fun, enjoy yourself. That's what I always say. So there's Powered Supergirl down, and over here we're gonna try to kill Arkham Knight Batman with the League of Honor key plus Zatanna. So I have level 3 puppets of Zatanna on Zatanna, and then level 4 dark metal cards on Entangling Poison Ivy. Yo, I was so happy when I dropped EPI at 5 stars. So that's like 800 shards for the character, which helped me to class ascend her twice. Now I have her at level class ascension level 6, which is 13 stars. She's currently sitting at 13 stars. One more and she's maxed out. That's awesome, man. You know what I mean? That's really good. So back into the gameplay, we'll do some we need to get all the damage buffs with Zatanna. Sorry about that. The game always lags when I use the Zatanna gameplay and I'm not careful. The game lags a lot for some reason. All right, we're lucky enough that didn't kill me. Good, we just performed a nice special. We're still not at maxed out damage. All right, so now we are. And then we're out of percentage health damage, I think. I don't know, but we have enough damage to kill him now. Let's push him to the corner, and then it's going to be smooth sailing from then. Okay. Now the dark metal cards just respawn, which gives us even more damage. Special 3. Alright, so we killed him with a lot of time left. On to boss Blue Beetle, the fourth boss in the tier. That's the tier 4 boss. So, in the previous one, I remember this man is quite annoying to handle. Not that annoying, but he is pretty annoying. So we're just gonna I was reserving Beast Boy for him, so I don't have to interact with his gameplay mechanics all that much. So I don't have any. Oh, I have the Ant Metal armor on Brainiac. I always have him with that for more health. Plus, because I use him in arena a lot. And then the level 3 puppets of Zatanna on Beast Boy. And then the level 4 Dark Metal cards on Black Manta for passive stats. So super move, and we'll build up a little bit of a combo. He was trying to back away and we caught him. So we will have to sit on 34 combo hits. It should be enough to take care of him quickly, because I want to take care of this fight as quickly as possible so we can take care of the rewards. Now, I wouldn't mind if I can drop the Jokerized Batarangs. I see that's a very big deal when it comes to the game. Some people have the artifacts and they have a lot of fun with it, all right? And as soon as I don't have Orm, all right? I would like to get him because he makes for a good gameplay. I like characters with fluid and easy gameplay. And Orm presents you with that chance. So I would like to unlock Orm, and from what I've heard, that's the artifact that you use with Orm to make him better. So that's Blue Beetle down. I hope I get the Jokerized Batarangs. I hope so, because I'm gonna go all in. If I get him, if I get the artifacts, I'm gonna go all in trying to get Orm. So let's take a look at the rewards and see if we successfully got what we wanted. Please, 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 please. Alright, I really don't care about the characters that much. But the artifacts is the disappointing part. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, I did all of this so I can get this. This is too disappointing. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to become a member. And watch out for more gameplay, alright? See you all in the next video.